Well, good morning. It's a great day to be here in Arkansas, a little bit chilly. I'm Josh Duggar, the Executive Director of Family Research Council Action in Washington, D.C., and a native Arkansan as well myself. Now, some of you may know that I'm part of a small family from Northwest Arkansas. We only have 19 kids in our family, so my parents really tried. Let me tell you, though, this is an honor for me to be here and to stand with so many of you. You know, when I think of our Constitution and what our founders set out, it was to create a country that was built on we the people. And let me tell you, right here in Arkansas, we the people have spoken and we have said we support marriage. And time and again, when Arkansas voters have been called on to stand up on key issues, they've came back to those timeless principles of family, rooted in faith, and rooted in the principles I think we all hold dear, and that is that everyone is created equal. And everyone deserves respect. Everyone deserves love. And what we have to do when we approach these issues that are now being called controversy is we have to show passion. We have to show courage, and ultimately we have to stand up for what is right. And that's why I am here to stand with you as I have across this nation, as I travel around and I see people who are making America great. You know, our foundation of our country is built on a strong economy. And when you look at the strong economy, what is that really built on? It's built on strong families, built on a strong faith, and understanding the basic principles that have made America the greatest country on the face of the earth. And I truly believe that this is under attack, not coincidentally, but there is definitely an agenda. There is an agenda to silence us, to silence those of us who believe in what is right, those of us who have these deeply held convictions. And when you look at the opportunities that we've been afforded over this country all these years, I have to say that our vote is the number one thing we've been given. And when you look at liberty, you look at what's going on in the news around the world, you often see that the voice of the people is silenced when liberty is first began to squelch. Let me tell you, they're taking away your right to speak. And I call on the Arkansas Supreme Court to stand with the people and to honor their vote. And it was not just in 2004. It was not just when 75% of the people came out to vote. It also happened here recently in the elections in Arkansas, where we went to bat to elect conservative candidates who believe in what God believes, and that is that marriage is between one man and one woman for life. So we've spoken clearly, we've spoken loudly, and we've spoken consistently. But let me tell you, the bedrock of America is families. Every single child deserves a mother and father, and I'll tell you, I was honored to grow up in a home where we had Christian values, where we had parents that loved each other, that loved the Lord, that stood up for what was right. But let me tell you, that institution is under attack. And ladies and gentlemen, I will not stand idly by and allow these who are standing on benches around this nation to legislate. That's not what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to represent and interpret the law. You'll see that I'm flanked by many legislators, and I'll tell you that's what their job is to do, is to represent you. And I firmly believe that's what they're doing. But you know, the challenge that's before us is for us to stand up and to call those out who are meant to represent us, those in the Supreme Court, Judge Piazza and others who have stood up against you. You know, that's what is incumbent on us, those of us who believe in liberty, is when they get out of line, we're going to make sure they're going to stand up and they're going to hear us say, represent our vote.